Welcome back to The Vocalist. Today we are listening to Lucius. Every once in a while, I am introduced to an artist or a band in one of our Patreon hangouts, and I become obsessed and feel the need to share them with everyone I know. So that's what we're doing today. We're listening to the song Dusty Trails. If you have not heard this song before, I have it linked in the description. I highly recommend you go watch the performance in its entirety first, because it's magical. And then you can come back for the analysis. So here we go.
We've been gone for such a long time, but I'm almost afraid to go home. A long road is a long, dragged out imagination where things can go wrong, but we keep rolling on. No, I'm no doctor, but if I was guessing, I'd say it was just growing pains. And painful as growing is, we can't forget it's hard to get to taking the reins, and we'll all be
I already have goosebumps. I've heard this before, but it is just so stunning. I'm going to be rambling. I'm going to be pausing. Consider yourself warned. My first impression hearing these two women, I was blown away by how well they blend together in so many ways. Not just the actual tone of each of their voices, but the way they're standing at this one microphone and able to balance their dynamics so beautifully. At the very beginning, we heard a little bit more of a chest dominant sound from one of them and a lighter head dominant mix from the other. And again, being able to balance those sounds, even the placement, when you think about like opera singers and how they're able to project, well, there's a science to that. And so, you'll hear people talk about singer's formants or singing into the mask or all these different things. But the sounds we create, it's not just what's happening in the larynx. It's all the good stuff that's around that. And that can affect your volume. And there's just so much nuance to what they're doing. I am blown away. And that's just them coming together, collaborating, just the voices. It has nothing to do with the musicianship and the skill that's added on top of that, which is why I was enamored and still am. So we're going back.
We've been gone for such a long time, but I'm almost afraid to go home.
Oh my goodness. The way their diction, their pronunciation, the timing of that, just how long they lingered on that M sound on the word I'm, gorgeous. The way they breathe together.
But I'm almost afraid to go home.
So here we got a little bit more press from both of them, and yet the intonation is stunning, but the balance between the two voices is just so good.
Dragged out imagination where things can go wrong, but we keep rolling on. No, I'm no doctor, but if
even though we're not hearing a ton of vibrato, it doesn't strike me as just outright straight tone. I feel that the movement of air and how they're utilizing their air is giving so much life and color, in addition to, you know, all the colors they already have in their voices. And it just, it would be very easy for any collaboration, whether it's a duet, trio, quartet, you sort of get to that choral sound because you have so much straight tone for the sake of blending. I'm not getting that with them. I feel that there's just this incredible movement in their air, and how the way it affects their voices, I think, is just stunning.
We'll be okay. Dusty trails leading to Golden Road. I've been told. Can't remember it was all she spoke. We look headed for thoughts leave me broke. 'Cause everyone's around and I'm still alone. Everyone's around right now and I'm still alone.
How gorgeous. I usually get really roasty toasty in here with the lights on, but I am freezing. I have so many goosebumps because it's just so beautiful. I want to hear that entire line again. I mean, obviously the acoustics don't hurt at all, but what they do, honestly, if anything, the acoustics make a performance that much more vulnerable, or the singers that much more vulnerable, because you can pick up on everything, every little tiny detail just echoing back at you. And so it just reaffirms how clean and crisp their entire performance is. It's so good.
I've been told.
Okay, I love that line. I love it so much with the glottal onset.
Dusty trails leading to Golden Road.
So much soulfulness. And again, when you add that soulfulness, you're changing colors by adding more space, whether it's pharyngeal space or more oral cavity space. The sound itself feels a little bit lower, perhaps a little depression of the larynx, and yet they still blend beautifully.
I've been told. Can't remember it was all she spoke. We look
Spoke, like, not shying away from those ending consonants because they know they're just that good at staying together with those cutoffs. I think that's beautiful.
it was all she spoke. We look headed for thoughts leave me broke. 'Cause everyone's around and I'm still alone. Everyone's around right now and I'm still alone. It's all a manual that we've been writing, a future instructional guide. If we skip there to our pre-fulfilled dreams, we'd be lost without our own advice. We'll be alright.
Their harmonies are so stinking tight. I can't get over it. It's just, I feel like I'm watching just a masterclass in such incredible musicianship. It's astounding.
We'll be alright.
love that entire ensemble sound.
Dusty trails can lead you to a golden road. I've been told. I can't remember who it was. All he spoke. Will a penny for his thoughts leave me broke? 'Cause everyone's around and I'm still alone. Everyone's around right now and I'm still alone.
The thing I love most about that last phrase, or verse, chorus, I don't even know, I'm so, my brain's jumbled. You could see the intention, you could see the passion, the emotion in their actual presentation, and that often affects dynamics, it affects sounds, and for them to be able to perform and to emote and yet still be so cognizant of their intonation, of like their cutoffs, of everything they're doing as a unit, I think is incredible.
Some say when you go halfway, there's still plenty of time to return. Oh, am I halfway to heaven here? Some may say when you go halfway, you only have halfway to go. Dusty trails can.
Nope, I gotta play that back. When they're both in that head dominant, well, I don't even want to say it's a head dominant mix. It's definitely a mix higher up. They blend so well together. I honestly can't tell if they're both in head dominant mix or if perhaps one of them is a little bit more chest dominant. I can't tell. I can't tell. They just sound so good together. I think I gotta go further back. Oh, that was it. Misery. It, like that ping, that brightness, it is still so full. I feel like both are maybe doing a little bit more of a chest dominant mix here. I say that because of some of the twang I'm hearing, and not twang in terms of accent or dialect, but just in the vocal production itself.
Some say when you go halfway, there's still plenty of time to return.
I love that.
Oh, am I?
Not only did we get this gorgeous mini riff, but they changed colors midway. So they lightened up, we got rid of some of the press and heard more air come through. And so it just became, it started out with a glottal onset, so a decent amount of press, and the way that just melted as it descended, I just think is so gorgeous.
Oh, am I? Halfway to heaven here. Some may say when you go halfway, you only have halfway to go. Dusty trails can lead you to a golden road. I've been told
just want to hear that last phrase one more time. I like that they made the choice to not hold it and just put a nice little button on it and allow the echo to do its thing in that particular venue.
And I'm still alone. Everyone's around right now, and I'm still alone.
I don't think I will ever get tired of hearing them, of watching this performance. I marvel at their skill, their musicianship. It's breathtaking, and I can't even imagine having been in that room and having had that experience. It just, like I said, magical. That's the only word I could come up with. So if you haven't heard them, I hope you enjoyed this. I know they have a Tiny Desk concert. There's lots of videos online with other performances, so you best believe I'm going down the rabbit hole with this one. But that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching with me, and hopefully I will see you next time.